Hey guys, welcome to my video. I'm me and today I want to tell you about the chocolate, all about it. Let's see. And now I'll tell you where chocolate comes from. It might surprise you to learn that chocolate actually grows on tree. That doesn't mean that you can pick a chunk of chocolate from a tree branch and eat it. In fact, the chocolate growing on the trees look, taste and smells nothing like the chocolate you eat. The trees that give you chocolate is the cacao tree. It's an evergreen tree that can grow to be over 40 feet tall. Chocolate comes from beans that are found in a large pot on the tree. Cacao trees grow where it's hot and wet. Mostly, they grow near the equator. When young, these trees need protection from the wind and sun, but as they grow older, they can grow in full sunlight. The cacao trees originated in the Amazon River region of South America. Through the course of history, the tree spread to other parts of South America, Central America, and Mexico. It was also introduced to other parts of the world, including Africa, in 1870. Today, more than two-thirds of the cacao in the world come from Western Africa. Brazil is the next largest producer. Today, most cacao trees are grown on the farm called plantations. It takes 4 to 5 years before a cacao tree begins to grow pot. Cacao trees have large, smooth, shiny green leaves that stay on the tree years round. They have lots of small white or yellow flowers that bloom during the year. The flower gives off a bad smell that attracts flies to pollinate the plants. Some of the flowers change into pot, but most do not. Only about 1 out of every 10 or 20 flowers will become a pot. The pots are shaped like little footballs. They grow on the trunk and larger branches of the tree throughout the year. Workers trim the branches to make sure that they get the most pot possible from the trees. The pots are green when they first form, but they turn to a golden or reddish color as they get ripe. The pods are picked when they are ripe or mature. Since cacao tree roots grow close to the surface and are easily damaged, workers have to be careful not to step on the tree's root when they remove the pod. And now I'll tell you about preparing the beans. Taking the pod from the cacao trees is the first step in making chocolate. It's not the pods that are important. It's the 20 to 50 beans found inside the pot, which are actually the tree seeds. It takes a lot of beans and a lot of work to make a kilogram of chocolate. About 800 beans removed from 20 to 40 pods are needed. First, the pods are gathered, and then someone using a large blade called a mattress cuts each pod open with 1 or 2 forceful whacks. A skilled pot breaker can break open as many as 500 pods in a single hour. The beans are then scooped out of the open pot. The beans are not brown as you might expect. Instead, they are cream-colored and covered with a soft pulp. These beans are a long way from being the chocolate you know. The pulp-covered beans are put into pies or boxes and covered. As the beans come in contact with the air, they begin to change from a cream color to purple color. The beans are also trained on the side in a process called fermentation. Fermentation can take more than a week, but the fermented beans still do not taste or smell like chocolate. After the beans have fermented, they are dried, and the beans are either dried outdoors by spreading the beans on large mass in the sun, or they are taken indoors and dried by air blown from the pipe. As they dry, the beans are turned. Once the beans are dried, they place in large cloth bags and shipped to maker of chocolate. Okay, it's the end of the video today. If you like it, give me some comments and see you in the next video.